Welcome to day 5 of the 7-day leadership challenge. Today, we're going to talk about practicing accountability, which is something that many of us don't do that well. And I'll share some Harvard Business Review statistics on that. They found that 46% of managers were rated poorly on holds others accountable for results. And that's poorly, not just mediocre. So it is definitely an opportunity for many of us. Stephen Covey said that accountability breeds responsibility. You're not likely to get a response, or at least the response that you want, if you don't have accountability. We're going to go through 5 C's of accountability. The first is clarity. You have to have clear expectations and clear communication. If you don't, the person doesn't know what they're being held accountable for. The second C is often, I think, what holds us back from doing well with accountability, and that is courage. A lot of times we don't have the courage to have those conversations. We put them off or don't have them at all, hoping that things will change, but they rarely do. The next C is collaboration. So whenever possible, collaborate with the employee on goals and expectations and all of those things, because you're going to get more engagement and buy-in. The fourth C is consistency. I'm going to talk about consistency in 2 areas. The first is consistency of meeting and discussing expectations and how things are going with employees. The other is being consistent in having accountability conversations. So if I have an accountability conversation with employee A about being tardy, and employee B has tardiness that's just as bad or worse, and I don't address it, that's not being consistent. So you want to check yourself occasionally for consistency. The last C is correction. May not always be needed, but when you've gone through the other 4 C's and things have not improved, it's sometimes necessary to move to correction and use your organization's discipline process for that purpose. So your takeaway assignment for today is to think about somebody that you need to hold accountable at work or in your life, if you can't think of somebody at work, and work through the 4 C's, and keep in mind that you may need the 5th one if things don't improve.